Hey everyone, I am super excited about this video. I'm so excited. So as promised, I'm going to talk about our new brushes. I mentioned them a couple of times before they launched just so you guys could see them, but now I finally have them here ready to go. They're up on the website as well. I have a discount code in the description box. I'm excited. You guys excited? I'm so excited. First of all, this is really exciting. I have some goodies in here that we'll talk about in a second, but these have just launched. It's this guy right here. So it comes in pink and it comes in black. It's called the BC Standy, which is so cute. It's a pouch and you just think, okay, it's a little pouch, but it's even cooler than that because once you open it, it actually stands up on your table and then you can have all your brushes inside and you can really easily see them. So these are all of our new F20s. You guys know about these two. Ooh, cover it up. You guys know about these two. So we have the pink one, we have the black one. But now we have not only the pink, but we have black with rose gold. Wait for it. Full gold. Look at that. Pink champagne. And then rose gold. Full rose gold. We are spoiled for choice. That's the basic concept of the whole thing. We have some new brushes, but mostly it's our old favorites that we absolutely love with just new handles. Let me know in the comments which one you would go for. Mostly I've been going for the black with the rose gold, but I kind of just don't want to use them and just have them on display, which is pretty bad. I just love rose gold. Actually, I have a video coming up about all of my favorite rose gold things, and these do feature. But there's also some new brushes, so let's start talking about them. First up is this one, and this is the F01. If you think of the F20 and kind of mushed like 2 or 3 of them together, you would end up with this one. It's a synthetic fibered brush. It's very dense, so you don't have to put too much pressure on the brush. You can also use it on your shoulders, across your neck, down your body. It's just a great multi-purpose brush. It's awesome. So that was the F01 and here's the E01. So F for face, E for eye. This is another synthetic brush. It can be used for creams and powders. Apply your concealer with it. You can blend your eyeshadow with it, which is what I'm going to do today. You have a lot of control with this brush. It applies your eyeshadow beautifully while very softly blending at the same time. Next up I have the E03. So once again, this is for the eyes, but it can be used on the lips as well. It's a very small, short, synthetic brush. I'd recommend getting a couple of them if you're going to get this brush, just so you can use some for your lips and some for your eyes. I use it on my lips today. It's a really nice, dense, short brush, so it gives you a lot more control. That has just defined my lips so perfectly and easily. Awesome. Moving back onto the face, I have the F06. I'm sure you guys have seen this in a couple of my videos recently because I'm obsessed with it. It applies your makeup so quickly. I love buffing on my foundation with it. I can then use my setting powder to set everything in place. I like to use it for contouring because of that little lift that it has. Just work it backwards and forwards and then just brush upwards to blend it. You also work around your hairline with it. It's that perfect shape to get right into the hairline without applying too much product there because of the little tip. And you can also use it on your jawline as well. And it's quite a big brush. You can even blend this like down your neck and onto your chest if you want to because it's quite big. And the next brush is the F08. These brushes are actually pretty similar, except this is a little bit denser and it also doesn't have that kick. It's more of a flat edge. This is great for applying your highlighters. There's so many different ways that you can use this brush though, because you can use it for your foundation, for buffing, for applying powders, creams, liquids, gels, whatever it is, you can use it for this brush. Next I have the F09. Now this is very similar to the F20. So it's like a miniature version of it. It's really short, really compact, great for applying concealer over the top of blemishes, getting in around the nose area or underneath the eyes. Anytime I have a blemish, this is the one that I reach for because it really packs the concealer over the top of that blemish and then it just disappears. And then a very similar brush would be the F12. So these are pretty identical, except this has a little bit more of a kick to it, just on that outer edge. But it does exactly the same thing. It still applies that foundation and concealer over the top of blemishes perfectly. So it's all about personal preference, really. Moving on to the F13, I love this brush. This brush is great for applying powder all over the lid and just concentrating on one area, or applying your highlighter on the tops of the cheekbones or down the center of the face. I also like to work it underneath my eyes to set my concealer as well. If you want to have a lot of control and you really want to pinpoint one area, this is the one that you want. And then the F36 is very similar to that. You can use it for applying your highlighter, working through the center of your face with your highlighting powders. It's once again multitasker. It can be used with creams, gels, liquids, powders, brushes. I always like to have one of these in my kit just as a finishing touch. So if I look at someone's face and I think, oh, it needs a bit of something here, a bit of something there, I have a nice small brush that will still give me a good blend as well. And my favorite brush ever in the whole world, ever. F01. I've been talking about this brush so much lately. Love it so much. I'm actually gonna apply some blush so you guys can see. Oh, look at it. It just applies blush like a dream. Another one of my favorite brushes for contouring is the F31. Now, if you guys remember the F30 that we launched, I think like 2 years ago, it really contours and chisels out your cheekbones perfectly, but we wanted to have a synthetic version of it so we can use it with creams. And you can do it exactly the same way. So apply it in here and then buff it across. You can use it to contour the nose, the jawline, the hairline, totally up to yourself, but now you have the option of using powders or creams because it works for both. This is another new one. This is the F34. Just apply a bit of loose powder or pressed powder on this, dust it over the skin, you're good to go. It feels amazing. I can't get over how soft these brushes are. So those are our new brushes. So exciting. I just cannot wait to start using them more and more. Definitely let me know which one you're most excited about and also which color you're most excited about. Whether it's the gold, the pink champagne, the rose gold, the black and rose gold, the pink, or just the plain old black one. Whichever one speaks to you, definitely leave a comment and let me know. And I will see you guys in a video on Monday.